Good. Guys, if you look here, in our Xampp control panel, we have, as already said, Start, which is to start all these services here with their respective button. You also have to configure it, right? The Apache, which is the web server, has these files that allows the configuration, or that involves him, right? So, for example, if I click here, we can see his configuration file. In case you want to stir, from MySQL too, right? You can come here to MySQL, in and write. I'm going to close now. And finally, you can configure each application here. We also have the logs button, for example, access from Apache, right? And an error, which you can look at in case there is an error, right? Something in your application to see what the log shows, what the error is, to be able to search the internet and know what is happening. We also have here the netstat, which allows, for example, you to see the ports that are being used, right, by the applications. So, for example, when I press here for MySQL, he shows that he is now using the 3306 gate, right? And if I stop here and refresh some, so you can know what ports are being used. And if necessary, you can configure MySQL on another port, for example. How could we do that? We could come here and also here, and we could go in here on this question of QL at your door and change, for example, the set at the end. Let's save. We can also apply here, and then we would have to enter here in QL, right? As I had demonstrated before for you guys, let's close here the other files. Just for you guys, understand, here is the door too. We will have to put it here too, 7, because we changed the door. Also here. And that's it. Let's go. Save. So this way we're setting up. So we can use MySQL at the door, 337. So as you can see, each button of this has a use. But we will first see here other things like we have a terminal here, right? That appears for you to be able to move, which is as if it were a screen from the old DOS. So if you guys want to go in here in MyScarely, for example, on the command line, you could put it here, log in with the root, and then you would have to know, I hit enter because it would be this password in the pattern, right? And we're now inside MySQL. So this is a way to interact as if it were a command line. We can explore here as well the files inside the Xampp. So you don't need to keep entering the truth here, just clicking here it opens for you. It's a very interesting thing, is that here, we can see everything that is inside the installed Xampp. Here are Windows services. When you click here, it opens this window of Windows services for you to see which services are running, starting automatically, and so on. It has well, although there is a quit button here to get out, sometimes it's a problem. You have to finish the program, right? I advise you guys to come here, right-click, close window. Well, guys, if you come here, right-click on the Xampp, you can give quit. Give OK. OK again. If you guys come here, look in all the apps. In the letter X, you will find the Xampp folder. And here the Xampp control panel. When you execute like this, they try to close it, gives problem it gives. These error messages you have to give Control-Alt-Del or wait. The program. This possibility appears to you to close it, right? Or you come in here and finish the task. The right thing is for you to come here and, with the right button, run as administrator the Xampp control panel. And this way, if you give quit, it will close naturally. Guys, type Xampp here, or right-click, or up here, run as administrator, or here on the run as administrator side, click yes. And in this way, if you click on quit, it will normally close the program. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.